Hello and welcome to Miss Dooley's classroom. Today's learning goal is to compare, order and calculate fractions and decimal fractions. I've also included the learning outcomes for teachers that wish to use this as a resource. In this lesson, we'll be adding and subtracting fractions with the same denominator. So let's say I have 1/4 of a cherry pie and 2/4 of an apple pie in the fridge. And I need to work out how much pie I have altogether. Now we know by the phrase altogether that we are talking about addition. So we're going to add the two fractions together. 1/4 plus 2/4 leaves me with 3/4 of pie. So the numerator is the top number in each fraction. So the 1, the 2, and the 3. So what has happened to the numerator in this equation? Well, they've been added together. The denominator is in the bottom of the fraction. You will notice that my 4's are all of the same. So in this particular equation, what has happened to the denominators is that they have stayed the same because of the name of the fraction, quarters. So let's say I'm going to try a subtraction example using the same problem. And this time I got a bit hungry and I decided to eat 1/4 of the apple pie. So from my original total of 3/4, I'm going to take away my 1/4 of the apple pie that I ate, and 3/4 take away 1/4 leaves me with 2/4 of pie. So what has happened to the numerator and denominator in this subtraction equation? Well, the numerator has been reduced by 1, and the denominator has stayed the same. What is another way that we could write the amount of pie left over? Well, we could also say 2/4 is the same as 1/2 or 4/8. What other ways could I say the fraction left over? In this example, we are going to be using the number line to add and subtract fractions. For example, if I have the problem 3/4 plus 2/4, I need to find where 3/4 is on the number line. And given that I am adding 2/4, I need to move 2/4 to the right to find my answer, which brings me to 1 and 1/4. You might also have noticed that that is the same as saying 5/4, which is the improper fraction. Both answers are correct in this example, but you might need to be careful that you read the question carefully to find out whether they are asking for a mixed number or an improper fraction. Let's try a subtraction example. Let's say we have 1 and 1/4, and we're going to take away 3/4. So this time we're going to start at 1 and 1/4, and we're going to move 3/4 to the left. 1, 2, 3, which leaves us at 2/4, which is also the same as saying 1/2. See if you can have a go using the number line to add and subtract fractions of your own.